大家好，歡迎收睇 Spotlight。咁如果提起 acapella 咧，好多人咧都可能會諗起 beatbox 啦，或者一啲 bass 嘅聲啦。咁但係如果係一隊全女班嘅 acapella，究竟係一個優勢咧，定係一個限制咧？咁有見及此咧，我哋今日咧就邀請咗今年國際無伴奏合唱節嘅其中一隊組合，就係遠道由美國而嚟嘅 Musae。Okay, so you don't understand what I just said. Okay, so I was like just talking about like in an all-female vocal band, is that actually a restriction or advantage in performance?
Well, actually, we've been struggling with that for the past, because we've been a group for about 3 years now, and we're starting to come into a stage of being a group where we make a choice to sing without instruments, because this is how we express ourselves. We're vocalists, and that's how we like to make music, is without instruments. So we don't really see it anymore as a disadvantage because we're making that choice to sing without instruments, and we just happen to not have any guys in the group. So it's something that you start out kind of thinking, because in a cappella the male range is so much lower that it's easier to get that low boomy end, but we do just fine. You know, we have a really big, good bass and a big sound. So.
Yeah, I just heard that your rehearsal in the rehearsal room, I think it's like brilliant.
Oh, thank you! It's loud.
Yeah, okay.
We like to be loud.
Yeah, so all of you are from different places in the States, right?
Yeah.
So can you like introduce yourself briefly?
Sure.
Oh, sure. Hi, I'm Mel. I'm from New Jersey, from America. And
Like what part do you sing in the group?
oh, I am the vocal percussionist.
Yeah.
I'm Hannah. I'm from California, and I sing kind of alto. I'm one of the lower voices.
I'm Angela. I'm from Boston. I'm an alto as well, but I sing in the middle, just above her.
I'm Courtney. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I sing soprano.
I'm Joe. I'm from Texas, but I live in New York, and I sing bass.
Okay, so how do you guys go to the same group? How do you meet each other?
Wow.
We basically set up retreat weekends so that we will come together from like Thursday night until Monday morning, and we either learn new music or we'll practice older music. We just actually got back from a couple because Mel is new, so we had to get her like reinformed or like informed with all of our like older music, and then we all learned some new songs together. But normally when it's more of just like a gig in a random place and we all have to go travel there, we just rehearse like the night before or the morning of, and luckily we're all kind of like quick enough to just like pick up on it and go. But yeah, it's kind of crazy.
We cram a lot of rehearsal into short amounts of time.
Whole days.
Okay. So at the very beginning, how do you know each other? I mean, like you were from different states and stuff. Right?
Yeah. Do you want me to talk about it? Yeah, sure. We formed about 3 years ago. We actually wanted to audition for the Sing Off in America, which is an a cappella reality show. And we didn't make the show, but we just wanted to form an American professional all-female group because there really wasn't any. So we formed for the audition, and then even though we didn't make the show, we just decided to keep it going because we fell in love with each other and with the group in general, and knew we were kind of onto something. So we just kind of took it from there, and it's been rolling ever since for about 3 years.
Okay, so any change in the members and stuff?
Yeah. We had two of our original members, just our old vocal percussionist, and then another soprano.
We had
they
six
left
originally.
recently. We had six, yeah. And one of the girls started grad school, and then the other one moved. And kind of like started kind of like a new life, new job, and didn't really have a lot of time. So they both had different commitments and decided that they weren't able to like commit enough time, you know, for the time that we needed. So then we had auditions through video, and we found Mel, who some of our friends actually knew. And they're like, oh yeah, you gotta see this girl. She's like so cool, and she's so good. And so we watched a bunch of videos, and we ended up picking Mel, and then that's it. And we decided actually to keep it at a lower number because we have such a low and full range that the extra person was like, it sounded fine, but it's not necessarily needed or necessary.
Yeah.
And
we
this
all
is
know
going
each
to be
other's
Mel's
names.
first show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, night.
Oh, wow. How do you feel about in this like combination with them, with these girls?
It's truly magical, the music that we make, and as all female voices as well. It's amazing how different and unique everyone's voices are, and we just blend together so well. It's great.
It's very powerful.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
Wow.
And at this point, we have gotten to know each other. That's another reason why we decided not to add another new 6 members, because we have gelled over the 3 years so well that we just feel really comfortable with just 5 at this point. We needed a new percussionist, but we just felt so confident that we could do what we needed to do with the rest of us.
And she fits in pretty easy.
Yeah.
She just
Stick her right in there.
Oh,
good.
okay, cool. So we just stop here and then we'll come back in a little bit.
Okay.